Hey everybody, Twin Diggers here, Pat and Pam.
Yeah!
Today is Friday, July 24th. Now we mentioned in our last video we were going to go do the lakes, but it's been so doggone hot and there's actually swimmer's itch in the lake right now, so we are not going to get involved with that. If anyone's had swimmer's itch, we have. It's not good. You get sores all over you and they itch like heck. So what did we do? We came back to our favorite place, the farm, and we're kind of continuing where we're going to clear. We said we were coming back in the fall, but here we are. Today the high was 82, but now the humidity has rolled in and it has been hot. So this weekend we aren't going to be able to be out. We are going to be with our historical society, and we have a annual gathering in our community, and we were there this morning helping get our booth display set up. And then Pam and I are going to be volunteering in our booth all day tomorrow and Sunday, which is going to reach the high 90s and over 100 heat indexes, so we'll get through it. So this has been a very hot summer and we have not had rain, so we need it desperately. So we're going to wrap up a little bit of what we found today metal detecting, and then show you a little bit of what we completed with our clearing. So when we do come back, then we haven't opened. So I'll start over here, Pam. We found some really great items, horse tack items. And if anyone can help us identify what, I'm thinking this was something on the saddle, maybe for the horse. There's a metal plate in here, and this is all leather with these rivets in here that are brass. And this one we found like this, a little worse shape. But very interesting how this has been in the ground for over 100 years. And it came out like that. We also found this piece of really thick leather. It actually had a nail in it. So I am not sure what that is. And there's a lot of, like, it was rivet holes. It was used for something, I think, maybe something to do with the saddle, and then repurposed for something else, obviously. But our great find today, which is a bucket lister for us, and we found this brass bridle rosette, and the leather was still on the back of this. And I looked this up. Brass obviously tells you it's old, and this is from the 1930s. So that was really an exciting find. We also found other pieces of the harness with leather and a hook on there. And then we found 4 or 3 brass hooks. So this is all horse tack.
Yeah.
And then we found these different metal iron. They're not brass. We found these. So very exciting on our rosette, and then the brass clips also. So we're pretty happy about that. And I got a big hit on this. It actually came up in 97 on my Vortex 9. And it is a lid for something. It's kind of shallow, so I don't know if it would be for a gas tank or not, but you can see the edging on there, and it is threaded. It's heavy, so that was kind of a cool find too. And another little baby ring we dug up. I have no idea what these are for.
Yeah, we find them in all different sizes.
I don't know if they went to an old wagon wheel or something. I'm not sure. A couple more bones, which we always like to find. Another one of these big J hooks with the bolt and the washer on it. And this weird thing, what that is. Pam found these little pieces attached to something at one time. Always 3 holes, 2 holes or 3 holes. This thing I found, and this is very heavy, and I do not know what this was for. And it looks like there was a screw that went in down there. but I have no idea. So if anyone has any ideas on that. We continue to find these little manure spreaders. So that was the only one we got this time, metal detecting. And then Pam found this bike chain that's all seized up. And I got this spring, probably for an old mattress. And then I found a little baby spring too to go with it. Not much in bolts today. We just got a couple of bolts with a nut on it and a washer, and then this square bolt. It's real thick. Pam found this for a door, and that's all brass. And then she found this little brass hinge, which is going to be so cool for our art projects that we do. I came up with this. I'm not sure what it is. It had screws in it. No idea what that went to. And then this I found, this was fun. This is old. And I wish the top would have still been on there. This old iron hook. You can tell this went into the wood. And then they put probably a screw or a nail in there. This was cool. Very cool. And I got a screamer on this ring. We're using it for our nails. No idea what that was for. That's fairly heavy. And then Pam knows how much I love feathers, and we have turkeys all over out here, so she found a turkey feather for me. Put that there. And beautiful old square nails. Look at the size of these two. And again, we will put these in Evapo Rust. It brings it right back down to the metal. And we've got a couple smaller ones here too that we're going to soak. And these will go in our Riker case. And here there's roofing nails, just regular long nails. I think those are the most roofing nails that we found. This, I believe, is springs to a old chair, or I found several of them. I just showed two here for display. We threw the other in our junk pile. But if someone had an imagination, they could repurpose these for something. And then I found this, and I'm really not sure what it is.
I know what it is.
Pam thinks it's for a coffee pot.
It's a percolator for an old coffee pot.
Could be.
It is.
All right. And let us know in the comments what you think that is. This was my great find. Oh, I love these spring hinges. Look at that.
And it's not even seized. Isn't that
Still
amazing?
moving.
That is awesome.
That is big. That is a beautiful hinge. So I got that. And then two more manure spreader bars. I found those. And this was crazy. I actually asked the family what this was, because Pam and I have never seen a chain like this before. And these are actually for tires that were used in the winter, or maybe if
Now, were they for the tractor?
I would think the tractor,
Yeah.
because the other tire ones we found
Right,
for
they were
normal,
smaller.
they were a lot smaller.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those
But-
were tractor.
What amazes me is how this is all put together. Heated. It looked like it's hand forged, the way this was made, and this is really heavy. So I thought this was really cool. And let me grab this honker.
Yeah, there's two parts there.
Pam asked me to help her dig this out, and as you can see,
Yeah,
it
look at
was
the tree.
had a little tree growing around it that we couldn't get out.
And a lot of roots. This was a tough one to get
Two
out.
separate manure chains, manure spreader chains. Now we've never found any this large or in length, all intact. And then she found this one too. This is another big one. Look at the size of those.
Do you want to lift the whole thing up, Pat, so I can get the whole picture in? There you go.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That will be added to the iron recycle section, which we'll show you. Just some oddities. Actually, I found all of these and Got this piece of iron again with a nut and bolt on it. It's not sure what that was for. Some type of, it's not aluminum, it's,
Is it steel maybe?
no, it's steel.
Mhm.
Yep. And then we found this had an old piece of glass in it, and this was the window glass in the granary. So I took that piece of glass out so nobody would get cut. And then, oh, I found this. Again, no idea what these things were
And
for. but-
assuming again that where those pegs are, that was wood. I
Yeah.
don't. That's what we
yeah, 'cause
seem
they
to
don't
find.
go through the back.
Yeah,
it's riveted
that wood
in
is
the back.
attached.
And these I am not going to lift because,
I'll back up a little bit.
yep, they are heavy. I found this big pipe. You can hear that. So I had to do something with plumbing. I would imagine it's threaded on this end.
Mm-hmm.
I found this large piece. This was a real chore digging out of the ground, but I did it. I didn't give up. So we got that out. And then this broke off. It was attached back here. But what on earth is this?
What is it?
Now, Pam, I know you're a gear gal,
Yeah.
but I don't think you're going to be able to get all of these gears off.
No. But
Looks
I
like
am going to
there's
come
a-
in closer because if anybody knows what this is, we are
Yeah.
just.
It was
It's weird.
painted red. There's red on it in spots.
Mhm.
It's got a spring here and a spring here. This looks like it turned. Obviously, this was some kind of a...
Yeah. Oh, the other thing you
Rod.
said, the end is square.
Yep. From here down, it's square, and the rest is round.
Mm-hmm.
So this went into something. This turned. You can see that this spun around. Absolutely heavy. It is amazing how men in the past put these things together. Farmers lifted all of this stuff in their equipment. The iron that we continue to find here, I keep thinking back, how did they ever do it back then? How did they ever do it? Everything is so heavy.
I know how they did it. It's called horses.
Yeah, horses too.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had an awesome can day. Should we show that?
We can.
Yes, we can.
We can.
Look at this. We started getting high signals on our detectors, and we actually got into a pit,
Mm-hmm.
and all of these beer cans and old pop cans came out of the ground. That Pabst Blue Ribbon actually is in pretty good shape. But these old Pepsi Colas, look at the old tops on them.
Yeah.
This Dad's Root Beer brought back memories. There's an old Milwaukee, Shasta.
And the old 7-Up there.
Yep, the old 7-Up. That was fun. I mean, just getting it out of the earth was fun, but it was fun pulling it. And then, of course, we had pie tins that we dug up too. Always seem to find them. We did run into more window glass. We did find a shard of something in the top of a jar, and then this amber piece right here. Everything else is window glass, and of course we walked the area again, and we continue to find more pieces that are coming up when the sunlight hits it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got another half of an ice cream bucket for that to get rid of. This here was just our absolute junk pile.
Junk.
We've got some flashing tin or something.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well throw this over there. I found that big piece of
Hey, can
iron.
you hold that can up so I can get a closer on it?
Yeah.
That one's kind of cool.
Little bit of ACL left on there. It's something for, it says conditioner.
It's called Ranger.
Yeah.
Ranger
Something
Something-
PCV system.
something clean. Yeah. That's
so,
cool.
yeah, got that out of there too.
Nice.
We think this is to an old speaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
No idea what this thing is either. But we do have things that we threw over on our scrap pile. So we're gonna go over there, just show you how big it's getting. A lot of it, there was like aluminum rails. We got this old wash tub, that out of there. And then I found another one of these. This is the second one. The other one's laying in here. Absolutely no idea what these were for. And this thing is heavy, heavy. Looks like it maybe, I couldn't even tell you what it went to. So look at the size of this pile. All of
getting
this
bigger.
is going to be scrapped.
Yeah.
All of the old wood from the granary
Yep.
that was in the ground, buried.
There's
all
our
dried
pile.
out.
That's been drying nicely in the
We're gonna have
sun.
a big s'mores fire in the fall and burn that. If you want to turn behind me
Okay.
over here.
Gotcha.
This
Oh, that
is
way.
Our brush pile from clearing. And you want to just take a little walk over there if you can?
Yep.
I'll show you what our goal was to clean the rest of this out, and we accomplished that today. So I'll wait till we get over here. As you can see, we flagged the barbed wire fence along here. This entire section here was cleaned out. That brush pile was there from this tree that came down. It was cut up, and that'll be hauled away and burned this fall. So we went right to the property fence line, and then we metal detected all the way up to that big tree up there. And
Right
if you
there.
can see that. And of course this pile here was just leftover junk from years that will be removed also this fall.
Yeah, that's going to the scrap pile, I guess, from what we've been told.
So if you turn around and
Which way should I turn?
this way,
All right.
slowly, you can see what we've done. Everything we've done here, everything across, and you can see that massive brush pile over there. That was from a few videos ago.
And then this bad boy here, the
Yeah.
owner's going to pull this out for us because we're pretty sure there's a dump under there. We can't absolutely move this. It is so bound with roots. It's an extremely old bed, and we just can't do it. Pat dug all the way around it, tried to get it out, and so the homeowner said he'll come in with the tractor and pull it out of there for us, and that big thing will go to the scrap heap as well,
Yeah.
as well as this thing back here.
Yeah,
That's going to go as well. So good.
cool.
Yeah.
So that's what we got. We got a beautiful breeze. You can kind of get the old silo there in the background, Pam. Over there.
There it is.
Yeah. Look at these trees. It is absolutely beautiful here. We have a fantastic breeze right now. All these pine trees, white pine. It's a beautiful place.
It sure is.
Again, we're very blessed to be able to come here. So we want to thank everyone. Like and subscribe. We follow so many of you. We love your channels. We'll have the still pictures on our Twin Diggers Minnesota Facebook page. That's all we have for now, and thanks again for following us along in our adventures.
Take care.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye.